Hello everyone, thank you for tuning. Oh my god, why do I hear double of myself? Jesus Christ. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. Okay. Hello everyone, this is Diwata. Transmit 90 Banaliwayway VTubing's next problem for Rin Hanan Mabuhay, and tonight we are doing the continuation of the Pinoy snacks tier list, and I might speedrun that shit considering the length that we have done it before, cause yeah, it was like so long. Cause like we got into like really got into like long yap sessions last time. And we got into like super branched out tangents. I don't know why I'm hearing too much echo myself, probably because my headphones are like on. And also I'm gonna like trying to redo the rankings. Like I'm trying to like recreate it because I did use incognito mode on the for like the browser, so yeah, I'm trying to like redo it right now. So I'm not sure if this was the same ranking that I gave for each and every one of these. I don't know. I think we stopped at Binatog. I have, I come here to go on side tangents. Yes, of course you do. Hello, Dead Stare. Also, why are you not showing up in Twitch? Are you on YouTube? Are you on YouTube? What the hell? Why are you not showing up on the Twitch viewer thing? Yeah. So yeah, let me show you what it. Wait. Let me show you guys what it looks like right now. Trying not to dox myself inadvertently. Hold on. So I'd say we stopped at here. Curly tops, for the S ranks, curly tops, isaw, taho, kikiam, and astiko. Mais, for A tier we have buttered corn, turon, hot dog with marshmallows, ice candy, max, and cheese sticks and calamari. B, we got pulveron, pancit canton, Mentos, lemon square cheesecake, the bubble gums, and like the chocolate with like the hearty shells, and also like the milk powder. And C, we got chewy choco, cream o, and pig cheek and gizzards, I believe. And on D, we got fishball and the tattoo bubblegum. And last, for the I don't know section, is Uncle John's Kariman. See, I haven't eaten Kariman at all. But yeah, we're gonna speedrun this because this is a lot. If you are, if you guys, the international audiences who are watching right now, I mean specifically only you, Dead Stare, because you're like our only international view. You're my only international viewer so far. But if you are watching this VOD or like you're watching live, I'm gonna do a speedrun on these because like I think like if I ever like stop by and like explain what all of these are like so extensively, then I might take another 4 hours. And I just wanted to get done with this. I don't know. But feel free to ask me on Discord, on DMs if you're curious as to which any of these things, and I will do my best to provide you with information in regards to the snack that you became curious by. Okay, is that be fine? So if you're watching this on the YouTube side of things, if you're watching the past old VOD, just feel free to comment and tag me, or message me, say, hey, what's this called? What is this exactly? And or on elsewhere, if you on X, on Discord, just message me if you're like curious about them. Kulangot, not snack. Well, technically it's here. Sundot kulangot is here. I don't know why they call it like that. It's so garish to call it like that. But I know they call this a different name. I just forgot. Because it's not called Inuyat on where I am. I forgot. There's another term for this. But yeah. I'm gonna go and explain them briefly still. But if you're curious, if you're a bit more curious as to what it is like and where it's like sold or whatever, then feel free to ask me on whatever platform you can ask me. So again, we start with Binatog, so we're gonna speedrun this for a bit because I wanna yap more instead of like doing a whole ass long list. So yeah, with that being said, let's go. Binatog, kind of like made from, I guess, white corn. It's like a specific type of corn, and like it's like steamed, and then you eat it with coconut shavings, and you can either have it sweet with condensed milk or sugar, or salt if you like it salty. As for me, I have like a sweet tooth, and I'm more accustomed to binatog being like sweet, so I go for sweet. So that's my first question for tonight, guys. Like, do you like your binatog sweet, or are you more of like a salty binatog wanter? But for me, I'd say binatog is S tier. Yes. It's nice. I like the textures. I like the flavor, even if it doesn't have like much flavor to it. Like the delicate corn taste that the binatog imparts really pairs nicely with whatever you put in it. Whether that would be like condensed milk or salt, it really is delicious. I'm not sure if you could like get this like internet. I don't know if there's like binatog sellers in like international food markets, if there's like Pinoy's in like food markets, but if you do find it, you better try it. Or if you end up finding here, but like they're so rare because like they're all only sold by like roaming vendors, much like the whole but yeah, binatog is S tier. Next up we have balut. So I'm pretty sure anyone that's Asian is fairly familiar with balut. I don't know why it's paired up with quail eggs as well, considering the fact that Steamed quail eggs are a different type of thing. As for me, I love steamed quailed eggs, but I feel like they put it here to kind of like mash them up together in one entry, and I don't like that because I have like separate feelings for balut and that I have for steamed quail eggs. And for one, I don't okay, I like the broth of balut. I like sipping on the broth of the balut, and also I like eating the yolk of the duck embryo, but I don't like eating like the hard white part of it, and most especially I abhor eating like the actual duck embryo. Barbecue C tier? No. I think this is like the tenga ng baboy, and like I don't know what that is. But it's like fat or like laman loob, offal. I don't know. So they're like paired together. So like it's weird to I don't know how to like judge that, but I just put it in C tier because I don't like pig ears because it's like hard. It's like I don't like eating cartilage. I don't like eating ligaments. Yeah. So for the sake of this rating, moving on for today's rating, I just think that we should consider this as just like an entry for balut, because balut is very, very much a iconic part of Philippine gastronomy. But yeah, I like sipping the broth. I like putting salt and sipping on it, and like spiced vinegar. I like eating the yolk too, but I don't like eating the hard white parts and the actual embryo duck inside of it. So I'm not sure, but I am gonna put, for the fact that I only eat portions of it and not the entire thing, I'm gonna go ahead and write it C. Yes, people, for those of you non-Filipinos, we don't unequivocally like balut. So I mean, for the most part, the hard white part isn't meant to be eaten. Really now? Because I see people like just eat it like whole. And so like I was trying to eat like the hard white part. It's literally called bato. Really? Oh wow. Wait, this changes things. Wow, it makes sense now. I did not know that. I thought that you just like eat it whole. Cause I see people just like eat it whole, like just like they just kind of like crack the shell, sip on the broth, and then like they shell everything and just like they eat it whole. Or is it another regional thing? Maybe, but then again, I wouldn't not know of the regional differences that my area have, considering that my family isn't even like natively from this from the region that I am living right now. So it's kind of like complicated to answer that on my end, because it's a culture that I'm surrounded by, but at the same time, it's not what my family does or is accustomed to, so it's kind of like weird. But yeah, balut, C. But I did hear, you know what? I heard from like food content creator. Her name is like Suji's a foodie, and she always does this features on these like really exotic or like not commonly used ingredients, and in the US, and sometimes she kind of like does like a very high-end culinary take on those ingredients. And when she talked about balut, she was like, oh, if you're not accustomed to like eating duck balut, then you can go ahead and try quail egg balut. And I was like, quail egg balut? Did that exist? I mean, I love quail eggs, but I've never heard of like quail egg balut. And apparently it's a thing on some localities here in the Philippines. So like, that to me is crazy. Probably says I haven't escaped my readers since I was born. Yeah. Okay, let me go back to chat real quick. Okay. NB prepares binatog sweet. Okay, true. But yeah, I do put sugar on mine and condensed milk. It's like the combo for binatog for me. Kyrie says I eat it anyway. Food is food. Oh well. There we go. But yeah, quail egg balut. I want to try that now, or whenever I could like find them. I'm gonna research on where to find that, but for now, let's move on. Okay, you know what? This is weird because there's two sumans up in this gig. I don't know like what's the difference between them. They look the same to me, but if they're different, like educate me for the love of God, because like one is only just like whiter than the other, but they both look like suman to me. But suman, like a rice cake, steamed rice, sweet rice cake delicacy, glutinous rice cake, delicacy that's wrapped in banana leaves, and usually they don't taste, they don't have much of a taste. They have sometimes they steam it with pandan. My grandmother always kind of like adds ginger to hers when she cooks suman, just so have like that kind of like a little bit of like spice to it, but for the most part it's mild, so we kind of like eat it with either muscovado sugar or just plain sugar. It's okay, I'm not a fan. It's okay. I'm not sure if I feel like I should put it on C, but that's too harsh. But then again, I don't feel like it's just like B. Yeah, sticky rice. Yes, glutinous rice. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's C worthy, but I'm not sure if it's B worthy either. Okay, I'm gonna follow my gut and just like put it to C because it's kind of like meh. It's kind of meh, One of the most common things that they do, I don't know, not really common, but like a thing that people do when it comes to like eating suman is they also pair it with ripe mangoes. So it's kind of like, that kind of like type of that kind of like food combination is also almost the same as like the Thai mango sticky rice. So yeah, some people eat it with like ripe mangoes, and I haven't tried that, but I think that's a banging combo. So but yeah, I'm feeling a high C on that one, but it doesn't matter considering that I don't rank them anyway. I just kind of like, because like they're so different to one another. But yeah, C. I think C. Suman will be C. Next up, we have ice scramble. It is kind of like a shaved ice dessert, usually flavored with artificial flavoring, like you see here, like strawberry or ube or chocolate. Those are the most common ones, and they top it with powdered milk, chocolate syrup, and sometimes mini marshmallow, sometimes sprinkles. But yeah, it is like a hot day treat for us Filipinos, and they serve it like the same as uh they serve it in like styrofoam ice ice scramble vendors. They serve it in these type of like vehicles. Can't see it that way, but yeah, that's how the vendors usually look like. They would have like a big a big like tub of those things, and then just kind of like scoop and put it in like plastic cups. And yeah, it's good. I haven't had scramble in a while now though, but like maybe I should. There's not. This one is named weird. I don't know what's their real name. Ice crumble or ice scramble. You know what? Probably the first, and then it was like tagalized to be scramble, and then people translated that to English, which they spelled as scramble, but it's probably I can feel like that's how it went. Like ice crumble to my god, the Filipino accent is jumping out. Probably, I feel like that's how the progression went. The original English terminology came forward, and then it was tagalized. Sorry, that's not scramble. And then once we kind of like gotten a bit more accustomed with the language, and we just kind of like retranslated that. So, or I don't know. That's how I think it went. So yeah. Next up, we have paper. Have you guys eaten paper in elementary? I have. It's just like mini bits of paper, but never like a whole pad. It's one of those like weird things. Weird early school days when apparently it's like a universal thing. Like there it's more varied in like Western countries even. Like they have like paper eaters, they have like glue eaters, like it gets a little bit more wilder there, but I just like was surprised to find out that paper eating is kind of like a wildly universal thing. You know what? Let's just put it. I don't know, because like, why are you memeing in my very serious food rating? Why are but come on, we only have halo-halo. Already have halo-halo. Sis curry. Speaking of which, why don't we have halo-halo here? Oh, there we go. It is there. Never mind. Next up, we have Hello Chocolate. It's our kind of like version of like a thicker Kit Kat. Nowadays, Kit Kat does like sells a thicker version of their chocolate covered wafers, but this is delicious. I'd say it's A. not no. I'd say it's S because I love how chocolate tastes. It's soft, it's smooth. It's kind of like a bit more like a tang to it than other like chocolates, but I love it. And the vanilla wafer flavoring, sometimes it's chocolate, sometimes vanilla, is banging. I'd say it's S. Next up, we have puto. For those of you Spanish-speaking audiences, if I do have one, no, I'm not saying whore. I mean a whore. We do have this thing called, it's like a rice cake. It's a different thing than the suman, because like this is a lot more drier and firmer, whereas the suman is a lot more a lot more sticky. I think you add, I mean you do still add like a bit of oil in puto. I don't know what's the like difference, but I guess like wrapping the rice cake in banana leaves kind of like traps the moisture from the glutinous rice, so like that's why it's a bit more stickier compared to like puto that's like steam open face, so kind of like so like the moisture escapes and it's a lot more drier, more firm. Sometimes they add cheese. There are special quote-unquote puto that they add like salted egg in, and that's much more delicious. And there's another variant called puto bao where they kind of like put like a meat filling in, and they kind of like, it's like a rice cake, but also it's like siopao. I don't know if you've heard of that, but like pretty sure you're familiar with this, because like it's very similar to a bao bun. So yeah, they put the filling in of siopao and like put it into puto, and they name it puto bao, and that's like the best version of puto. And besides, puto has become a lot. Oh yeah, it's recently gone through like a lot of like transformations, like what you said, ube, leche flan. But my favorite variation would probably be puto bao. But then again, I think this is just like referring to like puto, the plain one with sometimes with cheese on it, and like puto in itself is just B. But if we're talking about puto bao, then it's probably going to be like A, maybe even S. But yeah, just plain old puto, B. It's okay. I'll eat it if it's there, but like I don't like necessarily crave it, you know. Next up, we have pastil. And honestly, us here in the southern Tagalog, southern Luzon parts refer to the chicken part only as pastil. To explain further, pastil is like a combination of like rice and a shredded chicken filling. I think sometimes it's beef or like chicken or it says here fish, and it's wrapped in banana leaves and then like sold like that. And the reason why it's only chicken, beef, and fish is because like it's originated from the local Muslim communities here in the Philippines. or at least that's what I know. But here in the Southern Tagalog, Southern Luzon area, we earnestly call only the chicken filling as like pastil. But I think they also have like a term for the actual uh the actual filling that they use for a pastil. Wait, let's read Wikipedia. Oh yeah, there we go. Kagikit. There we go. So they call it kagikit, and some vendors here and like the non-Muslim areas, like kind of like earnestly refer to that only to the meat part of the thing as like pastil, and just like sell that individually on jars. And there's kind of like a hullabaloo that happened because like these sellers would sometimes sell a pork version of the kagikit, and they call that pastil, like the meat filling, and some Muslim groups felt that to be disrespectful to their food and culture, because like it's having a pork version of it is kind of like ignoring its like Filipino Muslim origins. Then again, we're here to search the food, but that's another tangent for another day. I've eaten only kagikit, and since I've only ever been in Luzon, and I've never like had been in like a predominantly Muslim area, or have eaten from a place that sells like Filipino Muslim food products. I only eaten the kagikit, and again it's like they sell the meat part in jars, and call that pastil. This again is like incorrect. But yeah, so I can't say for sure if I could like judge pastil. I don't know, because like I've not eaten like the authentic one. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna put it to I don't know, because I don't want to judge my experiences on this food, because the only experiences I had with it is the copy of it. I haven't like experienced like the actual real thing. Harry says, not gonna lie, I still don't know what's up with chicken pastil. I think it's just like it's just like a very convenient food. It's just a very convenient food to eat. It's like wrap, and it's already there, and you just unwrap it, and there it is, like the rice and protein, and it's supposed to be delicious and cheap. So yeah. So I'm gonna put it in, I don't know, because like I haven't eaten like the real deal. Next up, we have Monday Butter Coconut. This is like a biscuit, and it's kind of like sugared as well. And of course, like its name suggests, it does have like many bits of like dehydrated shredded coconut in it. So it kind of like imparts that very subtle coconut flavor. I don't know what else I should describe it as, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'd say I'm not sure if like it's like A material, it's S material, but it's up there. So I'm gonna say no, not S. I'm gonna say it's A. Next up, Nissan Wafer Choco, easy S. I love Nissan Wafer Choco. It's addicting. You know, it's just kind of like it's like thin wafers, and like in between them is like a thin spread of like chocolate, and it's the same thing with Steako, is that once you like get one packet of it, and you're gonna get another, and it's just so addicting. Easy as, no questions asked. Yeah, S. Next up, Selecta birthday 3-in-1. So it's just ice cream, and it's like the name suggests, it has chocolate, and I don't know if that's queso, cheese, or mango. I think it's mango. And the violet one is ube. It's okay. I think it's just fine. So I'm gonna put it to B. Next up, we have Pansit Is this Malabon? Is this Malabon? Or is this Palabok? Wait. Pansit Malabon. Yeah, it's Malabon. So I'm not sure how to describe it as, but let's just rely on Wikipedia. Thick rice noodles, yellow-orange hue, attributed to achuete or annatto oil, cooked in shrimp broth and seasoned with fish sauce, and they say it's also seasoned with crab fat, but I don't know if like the palabok we have in our area has deserved crab fat, but regardless, it's still delicious with or without. So I'm gonna say the best I've eaten. There's like a best version that I've eaten. I'm not sure if they use like crab fat on it, but it's pretty delicious. But I have to say though, like palabok, pancit malabon for me is something that I just like crave every once in a while. It's very delicious, but once you have like your fill, it's kind of like like it's not something that I'd eat every day. It's so rich because sometimes it has like this bits of like dried fish that we call pinapa. It's like a smoked dried fish, so it imparts some kind of like salty thing to it, and usually they would also add like fried pig pig skin crisps called chicharron, and that to me is like the best pancit malabon topping ever. And again, they also like put shrimp in and like hard-boiled eggs. To me, it's A. I'd say it's A. It's something personally for me. It's delicious. It's good when it's good. But I'm not necessarily like, oh wow, I can't eat another plate of this again after like eating one. So like it's like so rich to me. So I'm like, once I'm done eating a plate, it's like, yep, that's it, and then I will not think about it again for like long months, up until like I just realized it exists. No shade to the people of Malabon. It's still pretty delicious, but yeah, it's A. It's good, but I'm not sure if like if it's like something that I would like, oh wow, I need to eat more. I need to eat another plate. You know. Harry says, really? I would place the wafer at B. Low A tier at best in my opinion. Really? Oh, wow. Interesting. How about you guys? What will you place Nissin wafer choco as? Envy says, photo plane deserve a B. S if variants are included. Okay, yes, I agree. Maybe for me, if the variants are like included, I'd say it's still the highest it would get for me would probably be A. But I get you. Next up we have dried mango with bagoong or like shrimp paste. This is S to me. I'm sorry. You need to experience like, oh god, my mouth is watering right now at the thought. But yeah, if you can, for sure you can. If you need to experience like an unripe mango that's like slightly on the verge of ripening, so it's still green, but it's still firm, but parts of it are like getting soft, so it's still sour, and add like putting a small chunk of shrimp paste in that and like eating that to me is perfection. Yeah, this is like jewel inducing food. Yeah, next up we have maruya. It's kind of like it says here, it's banana fritters. It's sliced bananas, usually the saba banana, not plantain, saba banana, and it's dipped in batter and it's fried like that and usually sprinkled with sugar. Maruya, I'd say is, I think turon is better. If you ask me, I'd say in order from best to worst, turon is peak. And then the next would be banana Q, or just like, bananas skewered, only bananas without, and like sugar without the wrapper. That's banana Q. And then that's like fried. Banana Q is next, and then maruya is probably last. But I feel like even then, maruya still deserves to be at A tier, but I just believe that it is the worst of like the banana snack variants. So yeah, I say it's A. Next up, turon. It's here again. Let's just leave it there because we already have one. I don't know why there's like turon twice, and also suman. Let's just put it in the let's just put these extra entries in the IDK corner, because I don't know why they put extra entries in there. Next up we have I believe these are pastillas. This is either durian candy, pastillas. It doesn't look like espasol, because then it'd probably be dusted. It would look like it would have like dustings of flour on it. But yeah, I believe this is pastillas. But then again, why is it like in paper wrapper? Let's can the whole thing if we're like right. Oh yeah, look, there we go. We have espasol here. So I'm assuming this is, it looks like durian, those like durian candy, but for the sake of this stream, let's just consider this as pastillas. Pastillas is this kind of like candy made from condensed milk and evaporated milk, and it's kind of like and like sugar, of course. Wait. It does look like a durian candy, because pastillas would then be sugared. Oh, I see. So this is durian candy. They remember durian candy, but pastillas is nowhere to be found. Oh yeah, this is durian candy. Okay. But pastillas would probably be at B? If it was here, this is durian candy though. And I don't like durian candy. Sorry, it's not for me. I haven't eaten like actual like fresh durian, but I don't know if I would, considering that if the scent of durian candy repels me, what more of like the actual fruit, which I think people say to be as like a really bad stink. It really, durian actually does stink, as they say. So yeah, yeah, I think I put it at T because I don't like that. I don't like durian candy. Next up we have sopas. The literal. Wait. Why is sopas named sopas anyway? But yeah, sopas is like a noodle soup, specifically a macaroni noodle soup, and it's like cooked from in a broth with like milk on it. I think they use, what people primarily use is evaporated milk, and then they put shredded cabbage, shredded carrots, and sometimes these like red hot dogs. Holy shit! Oh, what the fuck is that, Cinda? What the fuck? Wait, how much did? Oh god. Jesus. Hello. Hi. How are you? I seen you on the viewers, like, but I didn't say anything because I don't usually acknowledge lurkers. I just like let them be. But thank you so much for the $5 donation. Yay, thank you so much for keeping the garden growing. What's up? What's up? And because of that, we have, wait, hold on. Let me just like have like a quick commercial break, because we already reached, I think, the $20 thing, which is, you know, this local snacks Tierlist, And the last record I have for all the donations combined is 26.75 US dollars. So if adding that with the $5 that you gave me, Cinda, we are now at, wait, what the hell? Where's the, there we go. We are now at 31.75, which that means we have unlocked the MBTI test. Wait, wait, Rufa, you know what? I'm still so stupid for like adding that in, because now that we have actually achieved the thing, like I don't know like how would that go. I don't know how it would like turn out for me, but I guess we're doing it. MBTI test with Rufamy voice. So I guess that's what we're doing tomorrow. But again, thank you so much, Cinda, for helping me achieve my goals here in the Dono to the Flow. Thank you so much. Thank you for keeping the garden going. And again, hey, at least you only need to do the voice and not the mannerisms. And I don't even like do the voice really good. I'm just like extra stupid. And I guess I have to mentally prepare myself to be stupid. I'm not saying that Rufamy is stupid, but she does have her brand of humor is like stupid humor. But yeah, whatever. We're just gonna do that tomorrow. So since you helped reach that goal to me for me, Cindo, maybe you could like hop by tomorrow for absolute stupidity that will ensue. And yeah, again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the donation. We really appreciate you, man. Yeah, sopas. You know, it's delicious when it's like a cold day, when it's like, oh my god, mom cooked sopas on a rainy day. But not sure if I'm okay. I think putting it on B is harsh, so I'm gonna put it at like A, but just keep in mind that it's like a lower end of A, I'd say. I haven't like ranked all of these in like high or low and mid tier, because like again, these are like a very vastly different experiences from one another. But yeah, it's an A, but it's a very low A, that's for sure. It's good when it's like timing is right, but it's not like, yeah, okay, you know what? No, I'm lying to myself. I do crave like sopas in like rainy days or some shit, but like it's the same with Pancit Malabon, where you just kind of like experience it once. You kind of like have a bowl, and then that's that. Also, I keep forgetting that do you guys still get ads? Because I keep on like speaking on this like really long tangents, and I don't realize that the ads actually still kind of like are running. So let me know if you can still hear me through the ads. Next up we have Lumpiang Shanghai. It's like a spring roll, like a fried spring roll, and it usually has like ground meat in the filling, and like sometimes they add like parsley and chopped carrots on like the meat filling, and that's fried to golden brown. And sometimes it's served with a sweet chili sauce. It's A for me as well. It's not all that, like, I don't know. I don't get like the praise of it being like, oh my god, I will lock in if I like see lumpiang Shanghai on a birthday party. It's good, but I don't think it's all of that, really. So that goes in A for me, but it's a very, very low A. I don't get the hype. I mean, it's delicious, but I think it's overrated, that's for sure. Next up, we have leche flan, an egg custard, and it also has like this like brown top, all thanks to caramelized sugar. So the way you prepare it is that you have like these specialized trays, metal trays called llaneras, and it's like a very specific oval shape that you only cook leche flan and sometimes gelatin dishes, but usually you cook leche flan on it. So you caramelize sugar, you put that on the llañera, and then you kind of like prepare the mixture for the custard, and then you put the custard and the llañera on like the one that already has like the caramelized sugar in the bottom, and then you steam that, and then like you steam that, you cover foil, and then once that's done, you let it cool, kind of like refrigerate it, and once it's done, you'll kind of like get this is like the end product, and it's very similar to like custard flan, but I believe our local rendition of it is a lot denser. Respectable opinion, but counterpoint crunchy. Oh, you mean like the lumpiang Shanghai? Yeah, it's crunchy, and I believe it's kind of like adds up to the experience of like lumpiang Shanghai. As for me, it's just fine. It's good, but at the same time, it's not like, oh my god, I'm going crazy. You know, I don't know. But yeah, that's why lumpiang Shanghai is A only for me. It's delicious when it's like you forget it for like a month and someone just suddenly cooks lumpiang Shanghai and you'll be like, wow, oh my god, lumpiang Shanghai, and then you kind of like eat that. But as for me, you just kind of like end of a few pieces, and then after that I get tired. I get tired with it. So it's not like one of those things where you just kind of like keep coming back to eat it. It was like, once I get my fill of it, I'm like done. So that's like that's how it is for me. So yeah, going back to leche flan. Ours a bit more denser because I know that like the usual flan that you see internationally in like Japan or whatever is kind of like a bit more it's a bit more jiggly and more gelatin like, whereas ours is a little bit more dense, and I believe we can attribute that to with the addition of like more yolks to whites ratio. Sometimes people only cook it with only egg yolks, and that makes for a bit more richer texture and taste. And people are convinced that that's like the way to go. And sometimes what I like was like my when my Tito does it is that he adds calamansi just to like, or usually some people add dayap to it. I think my Tito adds like calamansi or maybe like lemon just to like offset all like the richness of the yolk, and that is like the best ever. And leche flan is like a special thing. It's only like cooked on occasions, specifically to us, specifically on like Christmas time, because like it really is a laborious process to like make it, and because of that, it's going to S for me. Yeah, that's how they make it. You kind of like have like a steam bath for it as well. You kind of like put it in these like steamer pots. Those huge steamer pots. I don't know if you have seen that. Like, wait, or like just like those huge like steamers. Yeah, like these kind of like pots. Sometimes it's like a multi-layered. Yeah. Like a multi-layered thing like that, like these, and lanera. This is like the lanera that I'm referring to. So usually it's either you only cook leche flan with it, or like just like gelatin dishes, like cathedral windows. So yeah. Next up, we have okay, I'm still going on of these like yapping tangents, so I just hope that we get done with this. Next up, we have pancit bihon, and it's like thin vermicelli noodles, and it's like a stir fried with like mixed vegetables, like sometimes like spring beans. Is it spring beans? I don't know. Carrots, vegetables, and sometimes like protein, like chicken or pork and or liver. I hate it when people add liver and then like kind of like they add soy sauce in, which is why the noodles kind of like brown for a bit. And my family cooks delicious food, so I'm grateful for that. I am not so crazy about pancit bihon. Canton is the better pancit canton is the better rendition of it, where instead of like vermicelli noodles, they use these like they use a thicker type of egg noodles, and that to me is much more delicious than pancit bihon. So pancit canton to me would be A, but bihon to me is just like a B. Like it's just okay. Next up we have palitaw. Ooh, palitaw is made from glutinous rice flour and you add a little bit of water in, and then you put it into like into this like circular shape. Sometimes you kind of like shape it into balls, sometimes these like thick discs, and then like you just put that in boiling water. And then the reason it's called palitaw, translating, because palitaw comes from the root word litaw, meaning appear, translating it to English, appearing, rising, I think. Am I correct? I don't know. Appearing or rising, litaw. Litaw is like appearing, but I think like in this context they meant it as something that's supposed to like rise, because that's how it is. You kind of like cook it in boiling water. It kind of like just like sinks down to the bottom of the pan or like the pot, and you know when it's done, when it just kind of like rises up to the top of the water, which is why they call it palitaw. And the common way they eat it is with roasted sesame, toasted sesame seeds, and shredded coconut. And they also either eat it with sugar, or the best way to eat it for me is with muscovado sugar, because the richness of it definitely pairs well with like the with a bland taste of the palitaw itself, because it doesn't have like much thing going on to it. It's more like a textural thing, I guess, but it's like similar to mochi. And I don't know, they in Southeast Asia, I don't know if like Thailand or Malaysia, I don't know, but they do have these like kind of like huge like glutinous rice cake similar to palitaw, and then you kind of like add like a brown powder to it, or like dip it into the like these like what looks like a black sesame powder mixture. And I feel like that's like similar to palitaw, but that is a bit more larger, whereas the palitaw is a bit more smaller in size. Personally, I love palitaw. It's like a special occasion food for us as well. I think my family usually cooks it for prepares it for New Year's, and it's always a treat when it's like on the table. So yeah, that to me is S. Next up we have puto kuchinta. I don't know. I don't know what it's made from, but yeah, I believe they add it's okay, so they add lye water, combination of lye water, dark brown sugar, tapioca flour, and sometimes annatto powder. So it's kind of like colored like that. It has a peculiar taste to it. It has a slightly metallic tang. Also, hi Katie, is this a continuation of yesterday's tier list? Yes, because we ended inadvertently because I had something to attend to. But also, welcome in. Hi, how are you? Just to update you with the list. The list currently is as follows. Curly SG, we have curly tops, isaw, taho, kikiam, stick o, or like tape, or like soup. I forgot the other brand. Super sticks, binatog, the hello chocolate wafer, Nissin wafer, green mango with bagoong, leche flan, palitaw, S tier. A tier, we have buttered corn and cheese, turon, hot dog with marshmallow, ice candy, Max, cheese sticks, and calamares, ice scramble, butter coconut, pasit malabon, maruya, sopas, and lumpiang Shanghai. B-tier, we have polvoron, pancit canton, the processed one, mentos, cheesecake, lemon square, bubble joe, be fresh, judge, that one, Zoro, chocolate candy, the milk powder that isn't mic but close, puto, plain puto, selecta birthday treat in one, ice cream, and pancit bihon. C, I think you've seen these, but like chewy choco, cream, big sheet stash of the gizzards. I think this entry is like both for balut and quail, but for the sake of the ratings, it's just an entry for balut, then suman, and then D tier is like fishbowl, tattoo, bubblegum, and durian candy. And IDK still is mini Uncle John's Kariman. I don't know why they put paper in for me, so I just put it IDK. But still is there because I haven't eaten like the real deal pastil. I've only eaten those like fake ones in jars made by Tagalogs and not actual Muslim people. And the double entries I put in, I don't know, because I don't know why they put double entries. Thanks for the recap. You're welcome anytime. Don't be shy. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, puto kochinta, it's a peculiar thing to me because it has a specific, slightly, very, very, very slight metallic tang for me, and I think that's I attribute it to the lye powder, and yeah, it also has like a very subtle sweet taste to it, and again, I think it's like more of like a textural thing when you kind of like eat it. I'm not too fond of puto kochinta, I say, so I'm gonna put it at C. So yeah, for you, Katie, do you think like do you agree with some of their rankings? Do you like what you see? If you don't agree, then it really doesn't matter to me anyway. Because this is my list. No, I'm kidding. No shade. But do you feel like personally? Do you think that some of these things you would place higher or lower? Let me know. And you guys generally, if you guys like, do you agree with the list? Do you like feel like? Would you like place some things higher or lower? Let me know. And you're entitled to your opinion. But yeah, all love. Next up we have, I believe this is bibingka, but holy hell, it looks so weird though that it doesn't look like bibingka. I believe this is like a different thing. But for sake of rating it, let's just like consider it to be it looks like bibingka. So for the sake of like the list, I'd say this is just bibingka. But it does look like not bibingka. I believe this is like something else, but you know, whatever. Who will sue me if I misidentify this thing that looks like a bibingka but definitely feels like it's not? Yeah, bibingka. It's how do I explain bibingka too? Yun. For the non-philo viewers, it's a rice cake. It's cooked in well, let's just read the Wikipedia page. Cooked in a terracotta oven, lined with banana leaves. Usually, it looks like this, and it's more famously considered as like a Christmas food. I don't know where the tradition came about, but around like the Burr months, September, October, November, December, where like the air feels a bit more chilly and people are too excited to celebrate the impending Christmas. Yeah, you would see bibingka vendors pop by here and there. Rice cake, they galapong. Yeah, they use this thing called galapong in the making of this. I don't know what that is, but now as I'm reading it, I believe it's just like rice flour, glutinous rice flour. So yeah, and usually they put in salted egg onto this, and there's like, and the top is usually sugared. The snack, there's still so many left. Yes, and I'm a bit more faster than yesterday, but then again, there's still like so much to this. Do you mind me if I speed run, or do you still would like to have little explanations here and there? Let me know. But yeah, bibingka. Actually, you know what? I always said earlier that I would like speedrun this shit, but I still ended up explaining. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just like an overshare like that. Also, wait. Oh my god, I forgot. We literally had $5, which means that Cinda would also have to like should have seen me do sit-ups, like 5 sit-ups. God damn it, I didn't do it, and he also already kind of like left. Maybe if he pops back tomorrow, I'll just do the 5 sit-ups once he's like here. But yeah, please remind me of like the 5 sit-ups for Cinda for tomorrow if he ever like comes back here. Also, let me catch up on chat real quick. Katie says, Puro Kochinta would be A tier for me because I am biased to those because I can somehow make those. Ooh, nice. Okay, chef. Okay, Filipino gastronomic. I'm stupid like that. But yeah, bibingka, I'd say A tier. Oh yeah, also this there, if you don't mind me like speedrun this, I'll speedrun it. If you still like want like the small explanations, let me know. And again, for those of you watching the bots, or like for you guys watching the bots, and if ever like end up like speedrunning this, for those of you international viewers, if you're curious with some of these like snacks, but I kind of like didn't explain them properly, or you know where to like get them, or like whatever the hell, you could like ask me in any other like socials, like so I can like give you like an explanation for those food stuffs. Alright, next up we have ginataang mais, or like it's like a rice pudding cooked with coconut milk and sweet corn. Definitely A tier. As for like the ginataang things, the ginataan variants, from top to least favorite, mine would be ginataang bilo-bilo. Next would be ginataang munggo. I know that there's like a other term for that. Ginataang munggo, or like ginataang munggo, and the last one would be mais. And I know a lot of people speedrun it. Wanna do 60 seconds or less? Speedrun it. No. I'm just like wanting to ask like Dead's theory, because he is from Singapore. So, I mean, of course, if we're just like all Filipinos up in this bitch, I'm just like, okay, next. But then I also kind of like want to like explain a bit. Also, Desert disappeared, so you know what? Let's go. Desert, if you just like have like any questions for me, just ask me. Again, all of you international viewers watching the VOD, just ask me for further information. Let's speedrun this shit because we are now running on to another hour and we still have a lot more. So without further ado, let's go. Carioca, favorite S tier. Yogurt fruit long sticks, mid, B tier. Ding dong, A tier. Mixed nuts, always good. B, what do you call this? Is this puto latik? Not puto, but like something latik. Not bingkang latik. But yeah, easy, S tier. Next up, lumpiang sariwa. Ooh, A tier. Sariwa, A tier. Next up, we have this is sugarcane, no? Just like shaved sugarcane. You just kind of like nibble on it. Just like get the sweet juices out. I'm not too crazy with it. It's B, but not too angry with it. Next up, we have ube cheese pandesal. It's okay. B. I don't know who that is. No shade. I don't eat women, so I don't know. Crinkles, easy. Okay, maybe not. It used to be my childhood favorite. So if you ask like 7-year-old me, I'll be like S tier, but like it's still good, but yeah, it's A tier. Thighs. I don't eat leg. Cheesy. Our local Cheetos Cheetos variant. Not crazy. Not so crazy with Cheetos. Not so crazy with cheesy. C. B. Easy. Our generic version of Coco Crunch. It's okay. Coco Crunch is still better, but it's still good. A tier, I guess. Chicharon. My god. A. Maybe even S. Okay, too high. A. Yum yum. It's okay, it's good. A tier. Lala, kinda like It's not like chocolate, it's too powdery. The powderiest of all powders is of all like local chocolate brands here. Not too much of a fan. I remember right, it's kinda like juicy. Yes, so very juicy. It's a sugarcane on itself is like really juicy and you just kinda like nibble on it just like to get the juices out. Yaki. Ooh, I like it for the taste, but I can't like blow bubbles. But still, it's like the better bubblegum brand out of all the bubblegum brands here in this list. So that goes in A. Next up, Dragon Seed. It's okay, it's all good. SSB. Next up, we have Pochi. Oh, my fave. I say it's like high A. Maybe even like S, but that's me being that's me being too exaggerating, you know. Sweet corn. I don't like sweet corn. Sweet corn puff. It's okay, but it's just like I don't. For some reason, I don't gravitate towards it. Bread pan. Ooh, Loki. This is good, but like the best version is like the butter one. But I'm too. When I see bread pan, it gives me ick because once upon a time when I was in elementary, with my mom just like bought it to me once, bought me bread pan once. I liked it, and then like for the entire year, she only bought me bread pan. So I know, and that affects my opinion on bread pan here. So yeah, C tier. Next up, we have pandesal. A very hot pandesal. I'd say A tier. Yeah. Interesting placement so far. Really now. Sizzling bangus. Oh, A tier. Really love this with spice vinegar. Really good. Oh my god, dried mangoes. Easy. S tier. Moby crunchy chocolate. Not too fond of it. C tier. Next, boy bawang. A tier. Always eat it with like I always ate it with like with vinegar before. Really good. Also the other variants are also banging. Marie, it's okay. B. Wiggles, chocolate covered marshmallows. A tier. Clover chips. I'll eat it and stare. Why don't necessarily crave it? B tier. Hyro, the best chalk. Better than better than cream. Oh, that's for sure. S tier. I don't know what's with Hyro, but it does have a bit of it has a bit of a very, very slight sour, not sour, but like it has like a tang to it. It's like sharp, like a sharp sweetness that you only would usually, they only usually associated with like acids, specifically like anything like tinged with citrus. But yeah, I don't know what's with it with me, but I like it for that very reason. And to that, I rate it at S tier. Shomai, like master shomai, like the roadside shomai. It's okay. Very, very pezzo de peligro dish. Happy time. Oh, it's so hard to judge this because there's like an assortment of things. I do like I do like the Hyro when it has I like the Hyro that it has, but the others are like mid, and also the feta wafers that they add onto this does not taste the same as like the ones in like packets, like those 12 pieces packets. It is not the same. It does not taste the same compared to the feta that they add in this. I don't know why. I think it's more bland compared to the ones in the packets, which has a bit more flavor to it. So with that being said, I like the Hyro cookie that they put in here, but the rest are like so mid. So I'd say C. Next up, Alateris. Don't like it. It's sweet, but it's weird. Weird textural thing. It's not like cherry at all, if you're curious. But it's kind of like when you bite into it, it just inside of it. It's just like a very gooey inside, like a thick goo, and it has a weird texture to it because it has like mini seeds in it that you can eat. So yeah, it's not like a cherry. It's just like a flesh, or it's just like has like a really rich flesh to it. Here it's just like goo, like a. That's insane. Wait. For those of you, if you guys are still watching me in the YouTube side of things, it's now being spotty. But OBS disconnected me for some reason. So like I'm not sure as to how to deal with this. Wait, if you can still hear me, I will try to disconnect. Hello? Hi. Yeah, but I don't know what is happening actually. I think we're back in the YouTube side. Are we back? Hello. So weird. My internet kind of like disconnected me for no good reason, and I'm not even like tampering with the wires or like everything, but disconnected me for some reason. It got cut off. The Twitch side of things kind of like died, but I believe YouTube is still up and running. So let's end this once and for all, because like I don't know, I don't want to experience any more technical difficulties while still not finishing this thing. But we're so close. Okay, we got my favorite potato chip thing, but my love for it has recently dwindled down, so I'd say it's just A. If you asked like kidney, probably would S, but now it's gotten a bit more saltier than normal. Probably it's just like the same. Next up, halo halo. What could go wrong with halo halo? Nothing. It's delicious. It's S tier easily. Next up, we have Otap. Really good when with coffee, I guess. Say it's like an A tier, like very very low. Next up, we have Peewee. Weird salty thing. I'd say it's like a really really low B. Maybe even like a high C. Not too fun with it, really. But yeah. Choco Choco. A tier. Really love like just like nibbling on that like sticks, like that plastic tube. We're still here. Yes, we're still here. We're still up and running, and we are about to finish it now. Honey. Like a really really chalky chocolate nut type of thing. It crumbles easily, the same as like polvoron does, and it's really really good. If you find this on whatchamacallit, on the Asian markets, do try it. Flat tops. Oh, interesting. Wow. So it's not the same as curly tops, I guess. But flat tops, I guess if they're not the same, then I guess I'll rate curly tops. Okay, wow, I don't know. I guess now remembering, now I'm trying to remember like if I ever have eaten like curly tops at all. I vaguely remember that I do, but now this got me confused because I thought curly tops and flat tops were the same, but turns out they're not. And juggling by my memory, it is not. It is the same brand. It is like the same company. It's like a different experience. Really, I think I like flat tops the best, and I'd say I place curly tops. Maybe it's like the same chocolate. I don't know, but like I'd place like A, maybe B. Okay, let's put it A. Next up, Snacko. Don't like it. C. Still. Ding Dong is also here. I think it's the same. It's the same. So IDK. Mix-ins doesn't exist anymore, but I'd say anything that's kind of like a soft serve ice cream plus like something added in like Reese's peanut butter cups would like taste really good. So I'm not fond of Oreos in ice creams. I don't like cookies and cream. It's not like I hate it, but I don't know. Like the cookies just like become this soggy mess. Sometimes it really holds up to the shape when it's like an ice cream, but usually it only ends up like this really soggy thing. Because you usually eat Oreo for like the for like. Actually, no. Maybe it's like a me thing, but I like to still kind of like feel the firmness of cookies. I still sometimes. Actually, yeah. Really, do I ever like get to dip Oreos in milk now recently? Huh. I just kind of like eat it, like pop it in my mouth, and just like go on with my life. But yeah, it's like another whole tangent. Mix-ins, I say yes. I don't know. I probably never even had like mix-ins before. I don't know. I don't remember. But you know what? Actually, it's just like A, because I feel like the ice cream that they use is still kind of like still very much still filled with ice crystals. Honey fell off after COVID. They only make the SP now, which is smaller and more expensive. Curly Tops is more premium, I think. Oh, I see. But then again, like I vaguely not remember Curly Tops. I don't know. Is it just like the same thing? But I have to know something. You know what? Let's put Curly Tops for fairness in the IDK because like I don't know. And let's also put mix-ins in IDK since I'm not sure if I've ever actually gotten to eat mix-ins before. Next up, we have I don't like calling this sundot kulangot because like ew, why? But there's like a different term that we call it by. Wait, let me ask mom for a bit. She's already asleep. But yeah, it's kind of like a taffy sugar taffy thing. It's good. I just don't like the name sundot kulangot. There's like a different term for this. I just forgot about it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, espasol, A tier, ginataang bilo-bilo, easy, S tier, my favorite like breakfast dessert. Period. This is, I'm not so sure what this is. This looks like something regional, but this just only looks like meringue. I'm not so sure, so I'm just gonna put it in IDK. We already had chicharron. Why are you why is there like double entries? Oh my god. Sorry. Next up, we have Mic. It's okay. Tastes nice. Where did I put? Okay, it's safe to say that they're only in like the same tier. Pillows, good, but if you ask me, Oishi sponge is like the better chocolate snack. Dynamite, lumpiang dynamite is like, oh my god, I need to tell this here. It's a spring roll of like a type of long green pepper that we call siling talong. Like literally translated to like eggplant pepper, but we don't. But it's just like really like a long pepper. That's why we call it like talong, because we attribute that to like it being like a longer pepper. And then inside it is usually the correct way is ham and cheese. The other plebeians use like ground beef, which is like disgusting. But that's like the original one, and I don't know why they put breading in theirs. It's usually they don't usually use panko, so this is weird. But lumpiang dynamite, absolutely delicious. My favorite. S tier. Next up, what is that? What is that? No, because they call it siling talong in where I am, and I just like roughly translated that to being eggplant pepper, which is literally how you would literally translate it as. But I'm not. It's not. They don't call it eggplant pepper. Kyra says curl tops are a darker color, which could mean they are made with more cocoa or made with cocoa beans with a darker roast. They also have smoother texture. Flat tops, on the other hand, have a lighter color and harder texture. They don't easily melt but are malleable when you handle them. Ah, but yeah, I have never had curl tops before. So yeah. But yeah, they don't call that eggplant pepper, but I just like said like that's like the literal translation. But yeah, I don't know what they call siling talong in English actually. Siling talong in English. No. Fuck you. I guess I just like caught. It's just siling haba. Fuck. Not siling talong. Jesus Christ. Ayan. Siling haba, espada, siling mahaba, siling pangsigang, siling Tagalog. Okay, siling Tagalog. Called green chili, finger chili, or long pepper. Okay. Siling haba makes much more sense. I don't know where siling talong came from. But anyway, I don't know what this is. Is this like the one that Envy is referring to? Is this like the puto leche? I don't know, but I guess this is too much. Sometimes too much of a good thing is like bad. I would just like prefer. I mean, it would be good, but like it's made with different good things. But like maybe like a high B. I don't know. It's like it's too much. Next up we had sapin. Really great glutinous rice cake. My favorite rendition. One of my favorite glutinous rice cake renditions, because it's chewy. It has a rich but also really kind of like soft, sweet flavor. And it's nice with toasted shredded coconut. Really good. Sugared tamarind. I'd say, you know, let's give it an A rating because it's nice. Peanut brittle. Not too crazy about it. B. Pretzels. It's like maybe a low B. Piatos. If we're weighing all like its flavors, I'd say it's like it would be an A. Like a mid to low A. But if we're just talking about like cheese, then it's kind of like B. Or like sour cream, B. And we have like, I don't know, this is like what, like this Mongol popsicle thing. I don't know what it's called, but it's pretty good, I'd say. I'd place it to an A. And there we have it! Oh my god. We have finished the tier list, guys, so now we're finally ready to like let this shit go. Oh, hell yeah. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 16 minutes? Fuck. Damn. But if you ask me, that's like a lot of time. Holy shit. I will never do these type of like tier lists ever again. They get so long with me because like I yap a lot. But anyway, let's recap. S tier, Isaw, Taho, Kikiam, Stick O / Super Sticks, Binatog, Hello Chocolate, Nissan Wafer Choco, green mango with bagoong, leche flan, palitaw, carioca, bikong latik, I think, or like, I think that's what they call this. Dried mangoes, Hyro, Quick, Halo, Flat Tops, Ginataang Bilo-Bilo, and Lumpiang Dynamite. Next up, A tier. Wait, let's just like zoom in for a bit as well. A tier, we have buttered corn with cheese, turon, hot dog with marshmallow, what call this? Ice candy, Max, cheese sticks, calamares, ice scramble, buttered coconut, pancit malabon, maruya, sopas, lumpiang Shanghai, bibingka, ginataang mais, ding dong, lumpiang sariwa, crinkles, easy choco flakes, chicharon, yum yum, yaki, pochi, Pandesal, Sizzling Bangus, Boy Bawang Cornic, Wiggles, V-Cut, Otap, Choco Choco, Honey, God, I forgot. I don't want to call it Sunod ko lang. Baguio Calamay? Huh. Nah, let's ignore that for now. I don't know what it's called. I just really remember that there's like a other term for it. Okay, but moving on. Espasol, Pelos, Sapin. Honestly, we could put it with S. Sapin. Sugar tamarind, pretzels, gatos, and these mango popsicle things. Next up, B tier, we have Polvoron, Pancit Canton, Mentos, Lemon Square Cheesecake, Bubble Joe, V-Fresh, Judge, these chocolate things that you use as a mask, this other milk powder variant, Puto, Selecta Birthday 3-in-1 ice cream, Pancit Bihon, these yogurt long sticks, sugarcane, Uba Cheese Pandesal, Cheesy, Dragon Sid, Maritime, Covered Chips, Shawmai, Mick, whatever this is. You know what? I'll just like put it with like I don't know because I'm not sure what that is. Mick and Peanut Brittle and Shawmai. And C, we have Peewee, Chewy Choco, Cream Pig Ear Stash Awful, Balut, Suman, Kuchinta, Lala, not the chocolate one, Sweet Corn, Bread Pan, the Province Vacation tub of biscuits, Happy Time, Moby, Snacko. And on D tier, we have Fishball, Happy Tattoo, Durian Candy, and Alateris. I forgot to call it for what it is, but yeah, Alateris. Next up, for IDK corner, we have Uncle John's Kariman paper, because what the fuck, Pastille, and only because I haven't eaten the real deal, some of the duplicate entries. And curl tops, because I don't think I have had curl tops and mix-ins and whatever this is. I don't know. I don't think it's meringue. And again, more of the double entries and whatever this is. So, woo! We finished! We're done. Done. I don't know if I should save or download this. Yeah. No thanks. Alright. We're done. Thank the Lord. And we almost had a whatchamacallit, a technical difficulty arise, but we prevailed. The human spirit has prevailed, and we are done with this tier list. Oh my god, I'm gonna post the final list. I want to like remove like the double entries so it won't cause any like kind of like confusion. But that's it for the snacks tier list, and I don't want to do that again. And yes, tomorrow we will be doing the next donut goal, which is the MBTI test with Rufa May voice. And I feel like you this year won't relate as much. I'll be doing like a lot of like Filipino stupid humor to the best of my abilities, and I don't think that you guys the Filipino moods will like, I don't know, it's a toss-up. I'm not sure if you're gonna enjoy it or not, because I am terrible at I am terrible at these impressions, and I'm not so sure if I will be very extra funny with it. So if I just feel like it's gonna be like stupid, I'll just end it outright, or maybe commit. But I don't know how it will like go. But probably my heart says I should like commit to the bit, even if it's gonna be. I just feel like it's gonna be like really really terrible. But anyway, speaking of which, it's 11:46, and it's time. I think in about for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. In about 13 minutes, the voting for the PFP change will now end. And let's see my Twitter account. See if like how what's like the results gonna be. Wait, let me just close a lot of these tabs. Oh god, we have 4. We have 4 notifications. I don't know what that means. Wait. So that have that open. Wait, hold on. There we go. Okay. I thought it was gonna be like a PFP thing. Wait, hold on. Where is the PFP voting? Here! Okay, so as it is, oh god, this is still so fucking adorable, Jesus Christ. This is Swift's entry in around like 5 likes. Sleep's entry, his first entry being Florida at 7 likes. Oh shit, Panma's entry at 8 likes. Crazy. Noah's entry, his picture of himself at 1 like. Kyrie's entry and Sleep's another entry and 3 likes, and Deadstairs entry in like 2. I don't know who's gonna win. It's a tight competition between Sleep and Panma. And yeah, really crazy, but it's gonna be ending soon in around 10 minutes. So if you still haven't casted your vote yet, vote so now, because I don't know. I'm gonna message Sleep and be like, hey, your entry's losing. You got 10 minutes. He just like said, "Tangina." Hell yeah. No, not rigging it, but like I'm just saying. I was like teasing him about it and be like, "Oh my god, you're in a tight race with Padma." I'm not rigging it whatsoever, but like I didn't even like any of the entries at all. So like I'm just like egging them on and be like, "Oh, you're losing and whatever." Because like if If I were the one to choose, I'll just probably choose this as like my PFP because this is insane. Insane. Yeah, but I just keep egging them on. And what? This is my shit. Sue me. No, but just like I just kind of like keep on like saying stuff like that. Oh my god, Panman's leading a race. What do you have to what do you have to answer for that? Sleep, like shit like that. But yeah. So in about 8 minutes. In about 8 minutes, the voting for that will end, and we also held the tweet voting thing in a very secret place that only us guys know. So stupid. But yeah, the voting for that will also will soon come to end. So if you still haven't casted your votes for either of the two, then please do so now because you only have 6 minutes. I counted with my fingers still. Wow. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rest because I kind of had like a long day because I was out and about, and I tried to like buy my HRT pills from somewhere else, so I was like outside and I need to rest. I need to freshen up for a bit. I just like went straight to my room and like streamed, but I definitely need a shower and then disinfect my seat and all of that because pollution and like people and like, you know, just like the general outdoors. It's a lot. So yeah. So there we have it for the day 3 of Donut to the Flow. Ooh, we raised 36.75 USD. And thank you so much to Cinda for making us achieve that, making us move to the $30 goal. Thank you so much. How many days left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 days left. So yeah, no pressure to you guys. It's all fun and games. But yeah, we only have 12 days, and on 25th will be my birthday. So yeah, that's it. And I think I will be ending stream right here. So let me just see if we could like raid someone. Lumi is a streaming. I don't know if my Streamlabs is still not working on my end. There's kind of like this weird thing with it where I kind of like turn it on, like activate it, but somehow it turns off on its own. I'm not so sure why that's the case. Maybe it doesn't turn on for both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I'm not so sure. Nope, it's not the case. It's so weird. Like it's supposed to work at this like at this time where it's like super duper needed. I'm not so sure why that's happening. But let me Let me check up on it soon. Thank you for the beep boop. Yes, wow, Carrie, you're such a nice bot and mod. So yeah, thank you so much to those who like dropped in to hang out with me. Thank you so much, Kyrie. Thank you so much, Dead Stare. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Cinda, for the $5, and thank you again to Envy. Really appreciate you guys. But now it's time for me to rest. So let me just pin raid message. Raid Bloomy Skull Girl, who is probably preparing for Cos Carney right now. A really cool person to be with, super duper sweet. One of the many people who have helped me conceptualize, flesh out this donathon. So let's go ahead and say hi to her. Really cool, really sweet person, really amazing person, and really just like a wonderful human being all in all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, ride with the flow. Goodbye. Say bye, chat. Say bye. I need a shower. Like a long shower. And I also need to spray Lysol on my seats. Probably not like the longest shower. Enough to like clean me from the sins of the outdoors. Probably.